Color plays an important role in designing a lot of product. Different color shades are perceived differently and convey different sensations. Psychologist Robert Plutchik equated each color with a simple emotion. Blue, surprise. Dark green, fear. Yellow, joy. Orange, anticipation. Red, rage. Dark blue, sadness. The main function of color in games is basic object recognition, but also the color in games has other functions. First, emotions. Players most often experience surprise, fear, joy, and rage, and other. Sometimes in games they increase emotion impact due to color, and sometimes they reduce it, for example by coloring a blood green. The second function of color is recognition. Color plays an important role in branding of games. Often use different palettes for different genre of games, for example, bright for casual games, and more nuanced color are used in core games, first-person shooter games for example. Also, the color palettes changed over time following the fashion. Gradually, games become more monochrome and closer to realism. The third function of color in games is to build a visual hierarchy. Usually there is a player, then his enemies, and then interactive object and background elements. With the principle, the player's attention is focused on important things. The color helps the player to understand what he needs to do, where to go, who to attack, what to collect. The fourth function of color in games is to convey a sense of the movement of time or space. When building levels in games, sometimes different colors are used, which visually let us know that another level has already come. The fifth function of color is its direct use in game mechanics. For example, the mechanics of recognition, color shades, building color hierarchy, and mixing colors. But what color in games has an impact of our psychological state? Scientists have found that players feel a stronger emotional connection with the location, which is dominated by a certain color. They reacted to the neutral levels to a lesser extent. Other researchers have also confirmed the hypothesis of a correlation between color saturation and the player's feelings. The more intense the color, the more likely the player is to experience joy or similar positive feelings. At the same time, the brighter the color and lighting, the more confident the player feels. In some games, a color is used to distinguish between the opposing sides. Red we see blue. Psychologist James Magican drew attention to the special role of red. It dominates and psychologically puts pressure on the opponent. In a 2007 year experiment, the red team won the Unreal Tournament 5% more often than the blue team. As a result, we can say the color plays a significant role in video games. The color scheme of the game allows you to set the atmosphere and mood of the game world, as well as convey emotion to the player.